Good morning from Burton Waters Boat Sales. Today I'm going to be giving you a walkthrough on this new Merry Fisher 895 Series 2 with an excellent specification. So we'll start on the exterior here and then we'll head inside where it'll be a bit warmer. So on the aft here we've got the twin 250 Yamaha outboards. Now these are in the upgraded pearl white and in my opinion they look absolutely fantastic. Just makes them stand out that little bit extra. So on the aft we've got the teak which runs into the cockpit, and then on the side deck as well you've got a grab rail alongside a ladder. And just before we head inside, with the engines you're going to be looking to cruise around 20 to 25 knots comfortably with a range of around 150 to 200 nautical miles. Obviously that's going to be dependent on conditions, etc., but that's just to give you a heads up. So what we'll do now is we'll head inside and show you what it's got to offer. So like I say, it's a very well spec'd boat, this one. It's pretty much got everything on it. So we're here in the cockpit and we've got the U-shaped seating. You can adjust it to how you'd like. So as you can see, you can drop down the bench, which just gives you a bit more seating. However, you can play around with it and see what works for you. You can also configure this into a sunpad area, so obviously on a nice day you can have these canopies off and it'll make a very pleasant space. You can also raise the outboards, so in terms of maintenance that's great, and then this aft bench here just slides forward, which means then you can raise the outboards and fully enclose the area. However, when you are on the boat you'd have this bench how it is now, and it just means you've got plenty of space in here. You can enclose it and just have a large space, have the heating on, be nice and chilled in. It can be used throughout the winter and both summer as well. Below our feet we've got a very large lazarette, so obviously that's one of the main bonuses about having outboards. It just gives tons of storage throughout the boat, so if you're doing a trip away, put your bits and pieces below there. So it's just a very usable boat, very practical boat. So we're here at the Galley now, and we've got a twin gas burner stove. Leave that on there for now. And then we've got a sink with hot and cold water. Looks very smart. And then we've got plenty of storage below here. We've also got the microwave set up, and then the fridge below the seat. We've got plenty of light in here. It's not the brightest of days today, but like I say, we've got plenty of light and it's a very airy space as well. We've got the twin opening hatches, so just very simple, they just open up. Won't do it because I probably will end up getting a little bit wet. There's a bit of water on there, so won't do that. And then we've got we've got the large window on the port side, and then you've got this absolutely huge side access door. So if you are single-handedly boating, it makes that very possible, especially with the joystick, which we'll come onto in a second. But like I say, it gives you great access onto your side deck, which are a very safe space to be. You've got nice high rails, and then you've got your midships cleat. But we'll touch base on that in a second. And just before we go onto the helm, you've got some more storage above, and then you've also got these nice strip lights above head. But it's a very modern feeling, in my opinion. If you can spend that little bit extra, the Series 2 does definitely feel that next step above the Series 1, but both are great options. Coming onto the saloon here, we've got good amount of seating. You've got your table, so it's excellent if you are dining or just chilling here. And then if you are wanting to face forward, that's not an issue. Just slide the bench forward and then you can have 3 people facing forward when you're underway. Now, I really like the new Helm seat. You've got the bolster so you can stand or sit, and then we've got the Garmin 12-inch plotter on here. You've got your Yamaha display there, and then this boat is fitted with the bow thruster, and then we've got the Yamaha joystick on there, so that's an excellent feature and very popular now. So it just makes it very easy, especially with the twin outboards, and then obviously your bow thruster as well. On the boat, it's also got the zip wake automatic trim tabs. So this boat has really got it all. And then it's also got the heating. We've got the demisters there as well. And this is on the electric steer. Fred will give you a nice little pan of the Helm. Like I say, fully loaded. So we'll head down below now and we'll take you into the front cabin. Excuse the sun pad cushions, we're just storing them on there because it is quite damp at the moment, so we didn't want to get those very wet. But you've got plenty of storage down below, and you've also got the overhead lockers, and you've got heating outlets in here and plenty of light. You've also got a small hatch just here so you can open that and let some ventilation in, but a very good size in here. And then you've also got additional storage just below the bed. So what we'll do now is we'll go onto the heads, and in there you've got a really good size bathroom. You've got your toilet with fresh water flush, so a nice little upgrade compared to the previous Series 1. And then you've got your sink with a pull-out shower which you can attach. So you've got your drain just down there. You've got some storage. Looks really smart with the LED lighting in there. And like I say, that's an electric flush as well. So a nice upgrade. And Fred will take you into the second cabin now. So this boat is 4 to 6 berths, depending on if you want to convert the saloon into an additional double berth. But like I say, very comfortable for a family. So one feature I'll show you just before we show you the side decks is you've got this fantastic side gate. Now, if you were hopping on and off a pontoon, it just makes that very easy. Coming onto the side deck now, you've got really good access. Nice high railings, so it's a very comfortable space. If you are putting any fenders or lines, you don't feel compromised. So just to round up the walkthrough video on this Merry Fisher 895 Series 2, like I say, it's a new boat. We'd be open to a part exchange. It's currently priced at £229,950. We can organise transport. If you're not located local, that's not an issue whatsoever. We'll help arrange that for you. So please get in touch if you'd like any further information, and we'll leave the listing below in the description. Thanks for watching.